To experts, Avalanche is the start of the Internet of Finance, as Avalanche democratizes financial markets and bridges all blockchain platforms together into one interoperable ecosystem. Too bold a statement to say for a new project that most people haven't heard of? Well, stick with us until the end to find out if the statement has some awesome technology to back or it's just a hollow one. Hey crypto lovers, it is Crypto Billionaire, your friendly neighborhood crypto and financial education channel. In today's video, we'll discuss about Avalanche. So let's begin with the video. But before we begin, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for the latest cryptocurrency news. So let's start with what's AVA. Avalanche is the open source blockchain that bridges the needs of developers and users. With it, new blockchains can be created that run on the rules that developers specify. New assets can be created and coded to obey specific parameters and trading restrictions, and scalable smart contracts and dApps become a reality. Avalabs, the developers of Avalanche, have said that this is the first blockchain that can handle smart contracts and also conduct transactions in under a second. But how it makes AVA so special? For that, we'll need to take a little trip to this history lesson. So, in the beginning, there was Bitcoin. It was created as a way to store and transfer value in a permissionless fashion without the need for a trusted third party. Anyone can use the Bitcoin blockchain to store or transfer value at any time and at any place. All that's needed is a network connection. It has been compared to gold as a store of value, but it is actually quite different than gold. And yet the use cases for Bitcoin remain limited in a similar fashion to gold. Then, Ethereum joined the world of decentralized blockchains. It was created not only to host data like blockchains created before it, but was a living network that could actually host and run decentralized applications based on the blockchain. It fundamentally changed the utility of the blockchain. Smart contracts are ideal for financial applications since they live on the blockchain and, once created, will execute automatically whenever their conditions are met. This allows developers to build complex and sophisticated applications that can do far more than store and transfer value. The dApps created can make calls to any of the smart contracts living on the blockchain to perform specialized tasks whenever certain conditions are met. This allows for things like issuing collateralized loans or trading assets without the need for a centralized authority. Once developed, these systems will run on their own, and this can allow for the creation of unique new business models that will replace our traditional financial systems with peer-to-peer decentralized solutions. And this is where Avalanche comes into the picture. Many blockchain enthusiasts will recognize Avalanche as similar to Ethereum in as much as it is an open source blockchain platform that allows anyone to write and deploy smart contracts and to build decentralized applications. However, there is a key difference that makes Avalanche special. Avalanche was developed as a platform that allows anyone to build their own blockchain. It was created to be modular and customizable and brings security, scalability, and high performance to a smart contract platform. First, modular. Avalanche makes it possible for anyone to use the building blocks of the platform to build a standardized blockchain that can be either public or private and is application specific. These newly created chains are also interoperable and exist on a common blockchain network. Avalanche is an ecosystem of blockchains and can be extended to fulfill any specific need without being limited to the lowest common denominator of the system. Second, customization. With Avalanche, a developer has complete control over how the smart contracts behave. They can control who can view and interact with the dApp, who can control it, and which virtual machine or programming language it executes with. And it allows for decentralized financial applications through the creation of smart assets. These are arbitrarily complex digital assets that include their own custom rules. Number 3, scalable and secure. The Avalanche blockchain uses a proof-of-stake POS consensus mechanism to provide Sybil protection to the blockchain. This POS system gives tens of thousands of validators a say in the system, ensuring that the network remains resistant to attacks, robust, and reliable. Fourth, high performance. Avalanche has created a new family of protocols it calls the Snow family that enables all the chains built on Avalanche to handle thousands of transactions per second. It also enables these chains to finalize their transactions within seconds rather than hours.
I got into computer science very early on. I wanted to build AI and so forth. I realized very, very early on that all this AI stuff was kind of far-fetched at the time, and that we didn't know how to build things that work. It's so hard. Back in the, think about the good old days when Windows would crash. You would get the blue screen of death. I think there's a demographic that knows what this...
Deploy new subnets, to pay transaction fees, to create and exchange assets to govern the protocol, and to incentivize validators. AVAX was created with a cap supply of 720 million tokens, 360 million of which were released with the Genesis block of the main nets. The remaining 360 million tokens are being minted in accordance with an equation in the Avalanche white paper. In the first year, the staking reward aims to target a minting rate of new AVAX tokens at 7 to 12%. While the total supply of AVAX cannot be changed, it is possible for the token holders to change the emission rate of new tokens in order to adapt to changing economic conditions. Avalanche held an ECO in July 2020, raising $42 million and selling 21 million AVAX tokens for $0.50 each. In late November 2020, the AVAX token was around $11.46 after the main net launched. Now, at the time of writing, with almost 600% increase, price is around $60 per token. So it really seems to be working. But now the conclusion time. Yes, Avalanche can be a game changer. Avalanche achieves...
Back in the, think about the good old days when Windows would crash. You would get the blue screen of death. I think there's a demographic that knows what this is incredibly well. I think there's a young crowd that may have never seen one. Where you would go to a bank and they would say, "I'm sorry, sir, could you come back, tomorrow because our systems are down." This was a daily occurrence. This was normal. Checkout counter at the airport, we're going to have to do manual operations. So I figured I have to go. I have to leave aside, my dreams of building super intelligent assistants. That's just not what...
And create scarcity. And unlike other staking platforms, Avalanche doesn't suffer from the continuous dilution caused by inflation. To help promote scarcity even further, all the transaction fees and fees related to the creation of assets, blockchains, and subnets are paid in AVAX, which are then burned to reduce the total supply forever. The ultimate goal of Avalanche is the creation of the Internet of Finance, a secure platform that is ideal for building DeFi applications and that can also accommodate the traditional finance markets. It has also been designed to make regulatory compliance a breeze, increasing enterprise adoption of the platform. The staking system is very competitive in terms of returns, and the AVAX token is expected to be a solid long-term investment as staking encourages locking tokens for a long period of time, which also helps promote scarcity. Plus, validating nodes can also validate other subnets, allowing them to receive additional rewards in the native token of the alternate subnets. All of this is designed to deliver a higher priced token over time. As you can see, not only has the Avalanche team delivered a revolutionary consensus protocol, they have also provided everyone with a revolutionary platform where developers and users alike can take advantage of customization, flexibility, interoperability, low latency, high performance, and excellent security. In turn, this could lead to mass adoption as it transforms both DeFi and traditional finance. So what are your thoughts about it? Do you think AVA can beat all the projects and will be the sole king of decentralized finances? Let us know in the comments section below. And do like if you enjoyed our content. And lastly, I don't know what it is that you're going to do with this red colored button below. Find a girl named Ava and ask her to click this, or, simply click it until it becomes gray. Your choice, but it must be changed from red to gray. I really don't like that red color. Hit the bell icon as well if you don't want to miss any updates. Until then, peace out.